What if I told you that laughter is not just a reaction to something funny, but a secret key to higher consciousness? What if laughter was a tool used by ancient civilizations, not just for joy, but for spiritual alignment and energy balance? There is a forgotten power behind humor, one that affects not just our emotions, but our mind, body, and even our soul. Matías De Stefano explains, laughter is not just an emotion, it is a calibration tool. It brings coherence to our body, our mind, and our soul. It aligns us with the frequency of the universe. Today we'll dive into why laughter is much more than just an emotion, and how it connects you to higher dimensions of reality. Before we dive into the power of laughter, we need to ask, where does humor come from? Did you know that the word humor comes from ancient medicine? In the past, people believed the body was controlled by 4 humors, fluids that determined your health and emotions, blood linked to energy and passion, phlegm connected to calmness and stability, black bile, the source of deep thoughts and melancholy, yellow bile, the fuel for anger and determination. But then something changed. Ancient scholars discovered a 5th humor, something beyond the physical body. It wasn't just a fluid, but an energy, a force, a state of being. This 5th humor was connected to the breath, our spirit. And from this understanding, laughter became more than just an emotion. It became a sacred tool for spiritual expansion. There's a reason why every ancient culture, from Egyptian priests to Tibetan monks, valued joy and laughter. Even in the modern world, science confirms that laughter is one of the most powerful ways to heal the body and mind. In fact, Matías reveals that in the higher dimensions, everyone is laughing, because laughter is a sign of transcendence. When you laugh, you release stagnant energy. You remove blocks from your chakras. You break free from the illusion of suffering. But there's something even deeper. Most people think laughter is just a reaction, but it's much more than that. It is actually a portal, a vibration that shifts our energy state. Matías De Stefano says, when you laugh, you are not just expressing joy. You are tuning into a higher frequency. You are vibrating at a level where healing and transformation happen naturally. But how does this work? Scientists have found that laughter releases endorphins, our brain's natural painkillers. It reduces stress hormones, making us feel lighter. It strengthens our immune system, helping us fight disease. And it enhances oxygen flow, increasing brain function and clarity. Research from Loma Linda University found that just anticipating laughter can lower stress hormones. Think about it. Have you ever noticed how after a good laugh your whole body feels lighter? That's not just an emotion, it's a biological shift happening within you. But Matías reveals that the true power of laughter is not just in the physical body, it is in the subconscious mind. When we laugh, we release deep-rooted emotions, memories, fears, and traumas stored in our subconscious waters. Matías De Stefano clarifies, our soul holds deep waters, emotions we suppress, traumas we forget. Laughter is the fire that transforms these waters into light energy. This is why laughter has been a sacred practice in many spiritual traditions. In Zen Buddhism, monks use koans, paradoxical jokes, to break mental barriers. In Sufism, mystical poets like Rumi used humor to teach deep wisdom. In Kabbalah, joy is seen as a key to aligning with divine energy. Matías De Stefano says, if you take life too seriously, you are stuck in limitation. True expansion happens when you can laugh at yourself. And this is where we discover the hidden secret of laughter. Most people use humor to escape from life's problems. But true spiritual humor is different. It is about learning to laugh at yourself. Matías De Stefano explains, "The moment you can laugh at yourself, you realize that there is nothing to fear. There is nothing to protect. You are free." When we laugh at our own failures, mistakes, and struggles, we dissolve ego, we remove the illusion of separation, and suddenly, we step into the fifth dimension, the realm of infinite possibilities. Laughter is the frequency of liberation. When you laugh at yourself, you stop being a prisoner of your own mind. So how can you use the power of laughter to transform your life? First, practice self-laughter daily. Look at your problems, your struggles, and laugh at them. This removes fear and resistance. Second, surround yourself with playful energy. Seriousness contracts energy. Playfulness expands it. Choose people who bring lightness into your life. Third, use laughter for energy healing. The next time you feel stressed or blocked, try laughing, even if it's forced at first. The energy shift will be immediate. Matías De Stefano explains that higher dimensional beings view laughter as a sign of expansion. In the seventh dimension, he says, everything is pure joy, because laughter is the highest vibration of all. I imagine looking at your life from that higher perspective. Wouldn't many of the problems you take so seriously today seem a bit amusing, maybe even trivial? This is why spiritual enlightenment is often linked to humor. Because when you see the bigger picture, you realize there was never anything to worry about. And remember, the universe is laughing with you. When you laugh, you align with the frequency of creation. Laugh. Embrace laughter. Let it flow. Your laughter is heard beyond time and space. It is the sound of the universe expanding. The next time you laugh, remember, you are not just expressing joy. You are activating an ancient spiritual power, one that has been hidden for centuries. Maybe the greatest secret isn't hidden in complex spiritual teachings. It's right there, in the sound of your own laughter. So tell me, when was the last time you truly laughed? Leave a comment saying, "I choose to laugh." And if you want to dive deeper into spiritual secrets, watch the next video on the screen. See you there. Thank you for watching.